My name is Maestro Stevens with Iconic Templates. And in this video, we're going to talk about a few tools that'll help you find your target audience and do some target market research before you build your website. Otherwise, who is your website for? I don't know. Let's find that out next. So let's start off with just understanding your market. And this is going to be mainly applied to people in the US, but if you are not living in the United States, some of this will apply to you as well. Otherwise, you'll have to look at your own systems or your own country-based sources. The United Census Bureau has a system, speaking of systems, called the North American Industry Classification System, NAICS for short. That's what we call it. NAICS, right? Like yikes, but NAICS. I just made that up. All right. So what you would do is you would enter in your business, or you would enter in some keywords close to your business. And when you enter in keywords close to your business, it will then start giving you information about that industry or sector. So this is one good tool to use, is the United States Census Bureau, the NAICS system. Another good tool to use is IBIS, and this is a market research company. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, like I shared the Census Bureau, is because how do you find, or how do you know your target market if you don't even know your market? So we just have to start there, understanding your market. And this is a great tool as well that will show you reports on your market and then get you closer and give you insights on who your target market could possibly be. Then you can choose from there. Another great market research tool is Data USA. Again, this is going to apply to United States based businesses or creators or creatives. And it's a great market research tool that helps you understand your market a little bit more in depth when it comes to aggregating data. And a lot of this data you'll get live, like it'll build out the reports and stats live. So it's aggregating data from a whole bunch of sources, and they state their sources as well. This is a free tool. IBIS is a paid tool, but they have free insights on their reports, and those insights are gold. All right, now we'll get into more of the audience themselves. So this is Nielsen, or Nielsen, but this is Nielsen, another data aggregate or aggregator, and they mainly, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on it because there's going to be somebody on here that probably does, but they mainly focus on consumer media. Like media is what they focus on, but they do a lot of other things. If you go here to Insights and you look at the types, you can click on reports. This is gold. I mean, this and the case studies give you so much insights on who your possibly target audience could be, let alone the audiences. It really helps out a lot. This is one of the mecca. This is the big boys of market research, and they're not cheap either, but their research reports and stuff and their articles and things like that are free. So use them. Another one of my favorites, I'm giving y'all some jewels, some gems here because I use this with my clients. And so I'm letting y'all know it ain't no secret besides you just got to do it and know what you're doing. But Claritas is another one that I really, really love. And this one helps more when it comes to location. They have insights in so many different areas, but location, oh my goodness, they're great with that. And so if you go over here to Insights, look on case studies and resources, platforms, check out reports. And when you go there, you'll be able to see reports that are paid. However, I'm going to show you something. If you go to Insights, if I'm not mistaken, and like look at case studies, and then you also have resources. This is the one right here I meant to go to. So they have reports in resources, even though they have reports here, the paid ones. Let me show you the juice. Let me show you the juice. Boom. So here are the free reports, and all they ask you for is an email. These right here are gold, right? You got 2024 Smart Home Technology Report, State of the Travel Industry. I mean, you got so many really good reports, and these are free. So this is the key here. This one right here will trick you. You'll think you're supposed to go to this one. Nope, go to Insights, click Resources, and then go to Reports. Cool? If you're getting value out of this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or anything you want to add, feel free to add them in the comments section below. Now let's get back into it. Now, this is all third-party data, right? This is not data that comes from your business. And this applies to most businesses, but more particularly businesses that don't have any first-party data, meaning you're not in business, you haven't been in business, you don't have any analytics. But if you do have analytics and you have been in business, or you have a website, I would highly advise that you hook up Google Analytics or you look at your Google Analytics, because this will tell you so much information on who your target audience is as well, or at least who's going to your website. If they're not your target audience, they are your audience, so there is a difference between who you want to serve, who you should be serving, versus who is getting or who is paying attention to you. That's what I would say. Who is paying attention to you? Who's checking you out? Who's interested? There could be a disconnect there. You got to find that out. So Google Analytics, first party data, check it out. Then another gem is going to be Microsoft Clarity. This is one of my favorite bad boys right here. Microsoft Clarity, when it comes to you being able to see so much information for what users are doing on your website, for when it comes to session recordings and when it comes to heat maps, this tool is golden. It's a alternative to, if you have heard of it, Hotjar, which I used to use Hotjar, then I moved to Microsoft Clarity, and I don't see me going back anytime soon. I do not see myself going back ever, to be honest. I probably won't go back ever. And that is that. So again, you combine Google Analytics with Microsoft Clarity, and even if you throw in some Google Search Console, but we'll save that for another day. These tools are going to help you narrow down your target audience. I promise you. And last but not least, if none of these help, which all of these should help, but not only should they help, I'm going to give you one last key. Oh my goodness. If you ain't doing it, you better do it, because if it's going to be too late. ChatGPT. If you're not on, you are not doing yourself a service. You're doing yourself a disservice, and disservice ain't for that. Okay, so we got to use ChatGPT to combine all this market research data. If I were you, I would take the information that's relevant from here, the information that's relevant from here, put your keyword, put your industry in the search, and then go to it. I would put your industry or your sector or anything like that. I would put that in here as well, or your subsector. Search for that. Search for reports here as well. Go to Insights, and you want to go to Reports. Again, this is gold. Boom. And they just ask for an email, and these are fully fleshed out reports. So you want to take these reports that you get, right, and your data, your analytics, right? You can put this in a spreadsheet, and then you want to toss that bad boy into ChatGPT. And then you want to ask it to help you narrow down and create your target audience. Now, some people will tell you, go to ChatGPT first. Just go here and type in find my target audience. This is a terrible prompt right now. I'm doing the video, so I'm promptly terrible. Find my target audience for the health coach industry, right? We may do something like that. Or you can say create a customer profile / buyer. Now I don't have to say / buyer. This is for you guys, buyer persona. I'm doing this because it's the same thing. So boom, you can do that. And this is for free. I'm on the free version right here with this account. Okay. I use the paid version, but I want to show you all, even with the free version, you get so much. So look at everything that it's doing. Okay. It's creating a buyer persona. If I were you, I would take that information before you get here, because it's not going to be able to tailor it to your needs if you don't have enough information that comes from it. And then from there, you'll plop all that information on some type of documentation that will have things like, or factors like age, gender, their race, their income level, marital status, so forth and so on, right? All of these factors here, their needs, their challenges, their buying motivations, pain points, all of these things here. Now, this is more tailored towards B2C, business to customer, versus B2B, business to business. But you can do the same thing for business to business if that's how you do business. You want to plop it down right here, okay? Cool. Those are just a few tools that my team and I use to do target market or target audience research for our clients. So hopefully you've got some tools that you can use for your business before you build your website when finding your audience, when finding your target market. If you are planning out your website or planning out websites for others, you should check out our free website strategy planner. You can check it out on our website. My name is Maestro Stevens with Iconic Templates, and I'm out. Peace. Peace. What are we doing? I don't know. But we out. We out. We go. We gotta go. What you waiting on? You supposed to be out of here already. Why are you still watching the video? See? Everybody want to see the bloopers.